Okay, everybody, I have a Dometic water heater, GC6AA10E, and the electric water heater is not working. The propane does work. So what's the matter? So I called the dealership, and they said, oh, it's most likely the control board. And I said, you sure it's not the heating element? Oh, no, it's definitely probably the control board. Well, they wanted $325 for that. And just if you ever need one of these, it's $99 on eBay. But I bought a new one, I tried it, that was not the issue. The light still would not go on for electric. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get a heating element. So this is the old heating element, which actually tested perfectly fine. It's only 2 years old. This is a 2019 Eagle. And I thought, you know what, maybe it just is the heating element. I bought a brand new one from my RV dealership locally here for literally 20 bucks. Amazon wanted $45 for that. Put that new in too, which was an absolute pain in the neck. It also was not that. So now you have these two. There's not a lot here, folks. I mean, to this water heater, there's after a couple things you check, which the dealer would probably charge you hundreds of dollars for. There's not a lot here. So here's some low temperature sensors. Now these sensors, you can see them from the back, are actually right here. There's the low temperature sensor. So here's, you're looking at where that plugs in now. So the low temp goes here, the high temp goes here. For 15 bucks, I gave that a shot, and guess what? That was not the problem. So for the electric water heater, you got this little guy right here. And I bought a couple extra ones of these. I'm not even sure what this is called. I don't know if it's a high temperature sensor or whatever it is, but whatever that is, that was perfectly fine. And only left me literally with one problem left, which I should have checked to begin with, which was literally the switch. So this is my switch on my unit. Now the light goes on. That was not happening before. I should have checked the switch first. And I knew it was the switch because I took the switch off of here, hooked that up to my electric water heater, and that switch worked, so I knew my switch was faulty. Now, the other thing to remember with switches, if you buy a switch, here is the original switch, and the two outsides are actually the hot and the neutral, and the center is the ground. When I put this switch in, I wired it the same way, and initially it did not work. The light was on constant, which I knew I had it wired wrong. And on the new switch, the neutral and the hot were actually these two things that were side by side. So it was literally these two instead of the outside two. So when I rewired that switch, boom, the hot water heater went on. Make sure your hot water heater also has water in it before you do this, folks. And now it's fixed. After all that time and energy, it was a $9.99 switch. Okay? Little